Welcome to Granny Women. This is Cindy, Dixie, and I'm Granny.
Today we're here with Mimi, and that's my mom, and she's a great cook. That's why I was so healthy growing up. So anyways, today we're going to make garlic cheese grits. It's one of my all-time favorites. And now we're going to bring 4.5 cups of water to a rolling boil. 1.5 cups of corn grits. And we're going to need to stir them in. With the old trusty wooden spoon here. Continuing to stir the grits. I'll go ahead and cut this Velveeta cheese up so it'll melt easier when we put it in. And of course, every dish, stick of butter. We're going to cut it up so when we put it in there again, it melts quicker. It's 8 ounces of cheese and a stick of butter. Okay. I did make one mistake. I didn't pour the grits in slowly as I stirred, and that might have caused some lumps, but now we're going to stir them out. So when you pour your grits in, pour them in slow as you stir. So we had to add a little extra water. If your grits get too thick, just add a little water. Keep stirring it in. We're going to dump that 8 ounces of cheese in. Stir that in good till it melts.
Left a piece of cheese.
Butter.
Working out those forearms?
Oh yeah.
When would you eat this growing up?
About every week.
Is it more breakfast or you make it whenever?
Well, you make it for dinner, and then you, if we had leftovers, then what you do is you get up in the morning and you have some cold, they're cold because they've been in the fridge, and you just kind of take out some, little piece or cut out well, if you made a grits in a casserole dish, which you can do, and bake it with some cheese and crackers on top, then what you do is you cut a piece out when it's cold and you fry it in a pan and have fried grits in the morning for breakfast. It's delicious. As you can see now, the butter and cheese have mixed in really well. Grits are nice and smooth. So.
No, yeah, use those. Here you go.
So then now we'll add the garlic salt to taste.
I had to turn it over to Mimi because she knows just how much garlic salt without making it too salty.
Needs more.
Needs more. You just have to keep taste testing until you get it right.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. More. I'm gonna say that's good. I'm just gonna say that's good.
We're tasting the garlic cheese grits. Oh yeah. I love grits and I love garlic cheese grits. These are so good. They're good with any meal. Growing up, my dad would make them with steaks or with pork chops. I mean, we ate grits a couple times a week, so very good.
Tastes like childhood.
Oh, it tastes like all the time because we still eat them. It's good.
Well, tonight we're going to have cube steak and gravy, so I'm going to make a French toast bake to go with our supper tonight. And I'm using 2 cans of cinnamon rolls. And I've got to cut them up in 4 pieces and put them in my baking dish. When I get them cut up and get them in my baking dish, we'll come back to you. I'm going to cut my cinnamon rolls into 4 pieces each roll. And put them in my baking dish. Them cinnamon rolls already smell good. So I broke 5 eggs. I've got 5 eggs in my bowl. And I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of whipping cream. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoonsful of cinnamon. Come on out. I think I've probably got 2 teaspoons much mixed. And 2 teaspoonsful of vanilla. I'm going to beat that up good. Now I've got this mixed up and I'm going to pour it over my cinnamon rolls. I've got a half of a stick of butter melted, and I'm going to pour it over this. And then I'm going to put me some Mr. Butterworth syrup. I'm going to pour me some of that over it. And it's ready to go in the oven. And we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes. Well, I took it out of the oven, and I'm going to set it over here till it cools off, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glaze on top of it. I mixed me up a little bit of powdered sugar and a drop or two of milk, and I'm going to just drizzle it over this. Well, we've got our biscuits baked, got them made. We haven't put them in to bake them yet. I'm going to go ahead and fry my cube steak, and then we'll bake the biscuits. Well, I've got my cube steak now in the skillet of frying. It's not too thick, so it won't take it long to cook. And then we'll make our gravy.
What's the favorite in?
I baked it in flour, salt, and pepper.
We got leftover soup beans, some fried tater cakes, some gravy, some cube steak, some biscuits, and we've got our cinnamon toast bake. Cinnamon toast bake that Granny's already got into. I hope this video makes you hungry, makes you get in the kitchen and cook something. What's the worst thing about a good cooked meal?
You eat too much, and then you have to get up and wash the dishes.
Do you have a dishwasher?
No, I don't have a dishwasher. I have these to dishwasher.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.